All right, well, we are at our first campsite for the season, and we've got a nice little spot. Got a rooftop tent set up, and this big tent in the back. It was raining a little bit earlier, so it's a nice place to just kind of get out of the rain, the sprinkle, and yeah, right now I'm getting set up to make some dinner for the night. I'm making chicken fajitas, and should be good. I prepped everything at home, and I'm excited. It's a really nice spot here. Now we are at a campground, so there is a lot of things going on. Not dispersed yet. National Forest roads have not quite opened up. That opens up on June 15th, and we're just waiting for that day to be able to get out into the backcountry and start camping. All right, so let's get the pan ready. Prepped everything at home. I have chicken that's been marinating, veggies, more veggies,
some girls, they want the moon, handed down by this week's buffoon. But my heart makes no such demands. I've made this short list, please have a glance. To sleep in all day and wake up in your arms with the sound of the rain on my window drumming away. I'm keeping it short and sweet. My
As always, there's always something that you forget when you go camping. I forgot a knife. I have butter knife though I can use. I forgot a cutting board, and I forgot plates. So we're making do.
Just wait.
Peppers on mine. You want peppers on yours? You already had silver plates. Is it good?
Delicious.
Honestly, meals like this are one of my favorite parts about camping. Something about cooking outside just makes everything taste better, especially after a long winter away from camp. We also brought along our little propane fire pit since there was a fire ban in effect during our trip. This thing has become one of our favorite pieces of camp gear.
fancy clothes and big shiny cars, but I'm quite content right here. Please read my short list, it's quite sincere to just sleep in all day and wake up in your arms to the sound of the rain on my window drumming away. I'm keeping it short and sweet, my bucket list.
As the sun started dropping behind the mountains, camp got really quiet and peaceful. The string lights came on, temperatures started dropping, and finally it started feeling like camping season. Eventually, the stars came out, and after a long day outside, we finally settled into camp for the night. By morning, the skies had cleared and the sun was casting its sparkly rays across the vegetation all around camp. Even after barely sleeping, it was hard to not appreciate how beautiful the morning was. The forest was completely still, and everything had a fresh mountain cold air feeling to it. After a cold night in the mountains, breakfast tacos and hot chocolate felt pretty mandatory. So breakfast became sausage, eggs, and cheese, and exactly what we needed that morning. I'll be honest though, our campground neighbors were absolutely terrible. They stayed up until 3 a.m. in the morning, talking loud, playing instruments, and completely killing the peaceful mountain vibe. Moments like these are exactly why we prefer dispersed camping, deeper out in the forest, away from other people. But even with the lack of sleep, this trip still felt worth it. Good food, mountain air, cold nights, and finally getting back into the rooftop tent again. After a long winter away from camping, I definitely miss this. After breakfast, we packed everything up and got the campsite cleaned up before heading out. Now, we just wait for the forest roads to open up again. June 15th. It's only a couple of weeks away.